Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Good evening. I'm Anna Manuel with Big Fox News. Elmira City Council members move forward with one of several bridge rehab projects. Council last night voted to pass the resolution accepting money to fund the $2.4 million project for the Madison Avenue Bridge. Federal and state funds will pay for the cost. Rehab projects are also in the works for Main Street and Walnut bridges. Construction on the bridges is set to begin in a couple of years. An area woman arrested after police say she drove under the influence with a child as a passenger. Tashiana Harrison faces DWI and endangering the welfare of a child charges. Elmira police were called to Wise Markets on Sunday after someone noticed her acting strangely. Officers later tracked Harrison down and made the arrest. Police arrest a Wellsville man after a month-long investigation into child pornography. 43-year-old Peter Shugru is accused of exchanging nude photographs with someone less than 16 years old. Police say Shugru traveled to Avoca with the intent to engage in oral sex with the victim. He's in the Steuben County Jail on $20,000 bond and will appear in court next month. New York officials are warning about a tax season scam. Email fraudsters pose as company executives trying to get employees' Social Security numbers. State tax officials say at least 65 companies with New York employees have been victimized by identity thieves. Scammers are posing as company executives and sending emails to payroll and human resource departments requesting lists of employees and personal information. Officials urge people not to respond to any emails demanding payroll data or Social Security numbers. We are looking ahead to a major cool down and a return to winter. Meteorologist Kim Walker is in next with your Big Fox forecast.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox. Now, your Twin Tiers forecast from Big Fox.
Well, good evening, everyone. We do have chances of snow showers tonight as well as into tomorrow. We could pick up overall in the next 24 hours about an inch of snow or maybe just a little bit less than that. It will be cold and it will be gusty outside as well. As we move into your Thursday, the sunshine will return. It won't be quite as cold and not as windy. And then as we make our way into Friday, expect the wintry weather to return. There could be some freezing rain, which will cause some icing on the roadways and some sleet that will be changing into rain as temperatures warm up in the afternoon on Friday. Today, though, it was a nice day. Temperatures climbing up to around 52 degrees, about 10 degrees above normal. A little bit cooler in Ithaca and Binghamton, where temperatures there were in the upper 40s. 52 for Watkins Glen. It was 50 degrees in Bath, and in Corning, it was 54 degrees. By tomorrow, though, we can say goodbye to the warm weather because after the cold front comes through, things will get a little bit windy and it's going to be much colder, noticeably colder tomorrow with highs only in the 20s for the most part. Tonight it will be very cold out there with lows dropping down into the teens. A few snow showers could be possible as we make our way into the early morning hours. Tomorrow, highs only climbing up to around 28 degrees as snow shower or two possible in the early morning hours. And it will be windy out there with northwest winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We gradually warm up just a little bit above freezing for your Thursday with a little bit more sunshine, so it won't be quite as cold. And then on Friday, temperatures will start off around 22 degrees. We do have chances of some freezing rain, so that may affect your morning commute, but highs will be around 46 degrees, so all that will be changing into rain. More chances of rain as we head into the weekend and into early next week, but the good news is temperatures will be above freezing, so it looks like that wintry precipitation, not a big possibility over the weekend. At least it will be falling as rain.
Well, it's like, you know, pick your poison. Right. Would you rather have rain or would you rather have snow? It's going to be cold regardless, it sounds like.
Right. It's going to be back into the 40s and 20s. Right.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't freeze if it does rain.
Right.
That would be.
Well, we do have that possibility on Friday, but then after that, I think
things will be okay for the weekend.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Kim. Well, here's something that'll make you maybe a little happy. It's prom season, and an Illinois high school is keeping with a long-standing tradition there. At a kin or quin Catholic High School in Freeport. Students determine their prom date by a random drawing.
And the boys draw the names of girls at random in the library while the girls wait for them in the gym. Then the boys come out and perform a skit before they reveal who their date is. And this is the 91st so-called prom draw.
I think most people are in disbelief, and a lot of people think they would hate it. I've had that a lot where people would say, oh, I would hate that. But then, after they kind of hear the rest of the story and realize, what really goes into it, I think a lot of people are actually intrigued then by it when they kind of wrap their minds around it's less of a date and more of something fun to do with your classmates.
I like that guy was wearing a bow tie, too, for it all to ask his date. The tradition started back in 1926, and it's just a way to make sure that every student has a date to the prom.
Great idea.
It is a good idea. Make sure everybody's included.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Stay tuned for Mike and Molly.